right, good morning. Things are beginning to wind down now. Look at Isaias, how fast it has moved. It is now over the northern neck, the center of it. It is still a strong tropical storm. Again, this is just 5 miles below the advisory level for a hurricane. Hurricane's technically 74 miles per hour. You'll never see that. It'll be 75 miles per hour for a Category 1. And right now it's still at 70 miles per hour. The central pressure has come up a little bit. That's what you'll generally see as the storm weakens. The pressure will rise, but really it's still fairly low at 993 millibars. And look at the movement here across the ground at 33 miles per hour. So it is absolutely hauling, and it will be out of Virginia really in about an hour, if not a little bit less. I'm looking at the track of this thing by 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to be up in northern New Jersey. It'll be in Boston, or the latitude of Boston, coming up early this evening. All right, wind gust, most recent wind gust, 45 miles per hour in Richmond, 45 also in Williamsburg. We did have a wind gust of 51 miles per hour in the Richmond area about an hour ago. Norfolk, 58 miles per hour on the wind gust. And looking at the rainfall associated with this, again, the circulation is right in here on the northern neck, and the heaviest rainfall lifting north out of the area. We still have some heavy rainfall, though, King William County down into New Kent County. The back edge of the rain for Richmond is about 30 to 35 minutes away, and that's going to move through, and that'll be all she wrote. At least in the Richmond area, we'll still have some issues in the northern neck. Speaking of issues in the northern neck, getting a report of some significant tornado damage. Significant is that is the adjective that we've been given, so we're not sure exactly the extent of that. Also, down in the Suffolk area, some significant damage down there. We do have a crew headed to Northern Neck here. Melissa Hippolyte, she'll be there shortly, and we're going to find out exactly what is going on up there. But we did have some very strong circulations indicated here by Doppler radar at the height of the storm, and the likelihood of at least 1 or 2 confirmed tornadoes out that way. All these areas here in blue that you see, those are indications of about 5 inches of rainfall since everything started. At RIC, we've had over 4.5 inches of official rainfall, and to our east, the heavy rainfall continues out that way as well. We'll hand it over to Tom Patton for a little more on what's going on. Tom?
All right, let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at the future cast and see where this is going to go. Of course, it's after 8, and that is lifting away from us. So we do expect this edge of rainfall to have moved away from us as we go into the late afternoon or late morning hours here. There's 11 o'clock. In fact, Zach just showed you that the tail end of this is now about to move into Chesterfield County and Amelia County. So that's going to start to wane as the rain moves northward. We still may get an afternoon shower or storm. Look at that. That's the last thing we're going to want by then, but it is possible with that little bit of energy swinging through later. Not storm related, but we could not Isaias related, but we could still catch an isolated shower or storm later on. But this whole thing is going to be lifting out here shortly. Now the 7-day forecast. Today's temperature is just the 80s, tomorrow about 90. What I'm not really liking here is at least a chance for scattered showers and storms every afternoon. I'm looking at the hydrograph for the James River at West Ham Gauge, and let's see, they do have it not quite above flood stage. So at this point, they're thinking about 8.4, where the action stage is 9, and that would be tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. But that hasn't really taken a lot of this rain into account yet, so we'll kind of wait and see what goes on with that. But at this point, the forecast at Westham Gauge should stay a little bit below action stage, but we'll see. I don't want to guarantee that at this point. Scattered showers and storms are going to be falling on some wet yards and areas, so we could see some other flooding issues as the week goes on with scattered showers and storms.